Next up, we have a man from Newark who's been out of the ring for over a year. Chad Sugden, he put on a bit of weight over the time. Sorry about that. He put on a bit of weight over his year off, but now he says he's hungrier than ever. Here's Chad Too Slick Sugden.
It's been a long time since I've been in the ring. Yeah, I'm loving to be back. Can't wait to get back in the ring, and I feel like sometimes a good break brings you back that hunger. October the 20th, the aim is to do what I always do and go in there and be too slick, but I want to excite as well. Yeah, the British light heavyweight division and the world division is very tasty at the minute, but that just brings me more excitement to it. Going from Las Vegas to Bingham is fighting in Bingham Leisure Centre is a difference, do you know what I mean? But it's a new journey for me, and I was already at the top of the kickboxing game and a good name in kickboxing, but I think at my age, there's only so long you can do something and just keep winning before you get bored or want to look out and do something else. I love to watch the kickboxing, and don't get me wrong, every now and again when I'm in there with some of the tasty boxers, I wouldn't mind giving a kick, do you know what I mean? I'm 7-1, and some people do like to be unbeaten, and yeah, critics, yeah, they do say, oh, let's be unbeaten, but some of the best fighters in the world have been beaten, do you know what I mean? Bernard Hopkins got beaten in his first fight. Having my dad as a coach and my brothers in the gym all the time, yeah, it's good, do you know what I mean? We always push each other on, but obviously, does get a lot, do you know what I mean? Because you're with each other 24/7, but I think it brings out the best in me. And, like, I wouldn't want to train anywhere else. This is how I've got to where I've got to now. So this is what's going to take me on into the future. In 5 years, I think Chad Sugden's going to be on the telly, do you know what I mean? Fighting for titles. He's going to have fought for titles. I think he's going to be a champion, to be honest. But yeah, why not? I'm here to win and take over the world.
Hungrier than ever. Nina, Chad back in the ring after over a year. How happy are you to see him getting back in there?
It's good. Obviously, a Newark guy, so, you know, from the hometown that I'm living in now. So, yeah, it's brilliant. I didn't see a lot of Chad live myself, but from what I have seen previous, just fighting ability, he's an exciting fighter to watch. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. Obviously, we might get a little bit of ring rust in there tonight, but we'll see.
On that ring rust, how difficult is it to fight through that, Baz?
It's very difficult when you're coming back, you know, after taking a long period out. So it's how he's trained, what his camp's been like, you know, and he's just got to get back in there nice and slowly and get the rounds in.
Well, he will need to fight in those rounds, and he's up against someone who is probably just going to walk him around a bit, but if Chad can get a knockout, it'll be a great statement. Yeah,
100%. And I think he's got the ability to do that. He's got the power, the strength there. Obviously, I don't know how his camp's gone, and obviously he did put a lot of weight on while he was out of camp. But we all know what we put in to do what we've got to do.
There is complications, Nina, as you know, when you put quite a lot of weight on and then you have to take it off. It can weaken you, it can drain you, you know, your punch resistance goes. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of kid we've got in the ring tonight.
I'm hearing that he's ready, so we're about to find out if he's got past those weaknesses. Here is Chad Too Slick Sugden, but first, your MC, David Basson.
He's from Newark, in Nottinghamshire. Let's hear it for Chad Too Slick Sugden.
And it's a joy to hear that track again, because he's back, baby.
He's back, and he's better than ever, ready to go.
It's our first glimpse of Chad coming back to a boxing ring for over a year. How excited are you?
I'm absolutely buzzing. And to be fair, I'm going to do well to commentate on this fight properly, but I'm ready to go.
His opponent is staring at us. Maybe he knows you're his brother.
Well, he's doing wrong to stare at me.
Do you want to get in there first, baby? I don't think he likes you.
To be fair, I let Chad have a piece of the meat, because if I get in there won't be much left.
And here we go. He loves the show. He loves performing to the crowd. Is this Chad too slick Sugden's moment?
This is the moment, and he's ready to go. Sweet Caroline, what a song to get the fans to
sing you. I can't help but sing. Sweet Caroline. Nottinghamshire, Harvey Haddon has been overtaken.
Everybody here is singing on their feet for Too Slick.
Newark has taken over Nottingham, and what a tune to walk out to.
This is a song that gets the crowd in the mood. This is one of the best songs for a boxer to come out to.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing, as are most of the crowd. Here's our MC to announce these fighters once again. I'll hand you over to David Basson.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, into the red corner, wearing the red trunks with the silver waistband and trim. He comes to a professional record of 7 wins, just 1 defeat. 3 of those wins coming inside the scheduled distance. He weighed in at 13 stone, 6 pounds. He's from Newark in Nottinghamshire. It is Chad Too Slick.
All the support's here for him, and I can see a massive stoppage coming here.
I'm so excited. I've been around Chad a lot recently, and I know he is looking a bit heavier than he usually does, but to have him back in the ring after sparring the likes of Jamie Cox and fighting with the best in training, now he can launch off this fight and show the world and Nottinghamshire what he's made of. Obviously, you see him every day, probably too much. Does he want to knock out today?
Yeah, of course he does. Everyone wants a knockout. And I mean, Chad's looking big, he's looking strong. You can see the shape difference in the two opponents. You've got his opponent there looking a bit out of shape. Chad's looking in good shape. And he looks like he's hurt him already, and it's only been 10 seconds into the fight.
Beautiful right hand uppercut, caught just straight through the guard. And Newark always supports his fight as well, and you can hear them tonight.
Yeah, Newark's always a big supporter of the fighters, and obviously Chad in the main, he's the biggest boxer we've got, so it's nice to see him out in sport here for Too Slick.
The hooks are already coming, you can hear the power, he's got that extra weight there. Okay, it might not benefit him with stamina or anything like that, but punch power is definitely there in abundance.
100%. He's always fit and ready to go, and you can see the shape difference between the two opponents. He looks in a lot better shape than his opponent here tonight. Moving off the line, you haven't seen anyone else do that tonight. Chad's moving off the line nicely, and that's what Chad does best. He moves off the line, he hits his opponent from angles that have never been hit from before.
And he's got 7 wins to his name, 1 loss, but you know what? We can forget about that loss. It was an etch on his record, but he's now ready to come back into this sport, and he doesn't believe anything is out of his reach. The world titles, the Commonwealth, all of it, he wants them.
100%, and that's how you got to think as a boxer. You can't go in there thinking, oh, I'll just get to this level. You've got to think you've got to go all the way to the top, otherwise you're going to go nowhere. He's using them body shots well, and he's using his hooks to the head well as well. His opponent's chopping his hands, but you can tell Chad's hurting him with them body shots, hooks to the body.
So calm, just picking his punches, working his way in.
And I haven't seen his opponent actually throw a punch yet.
He always tries to be, as his nickname says, too slick. And right now his opponent can't really land a punch.
No, I mean, Chad's always been too slick, but now he's got that power as well. And he's got the power, he's got the slickness, and he's the full package.
His opponent's giving him the come on. He fancies this one, Bailey.
He fancies this one, but he won't fancy it when he catches one of them shots on the chin.
jab, the right hand, everything just catching him. Almost at the end of the first round. We didn't get, so far anyway, the glory first round finish that I'm sure Chad would have loved.
Yeah, not so far, but at the end of the day, whenever the stoppage comes.
Bell is rung and...
See Chad walk back to his corner, he's very fresh. His opponent looks tired, and he didn't do anything in that round. So, you can only see the worst that's to come for his opponent here.
So we can see the replays now of some great shots, and the combos are coming at will from Chad.
And I mean, that's what he's going to do, because his opponent's going to cover up and stay tight if Chad goes that all guns blazing. Chad's got to stay calm, stay relaxed, and catch him when he's sitting on the ropes. Chad well, he range well, he's not letting his opponent get inside. Chad's dominating the range, and he's dominating the fight so far.
It's such a great fight to have on the card for an English title, such a big card for our county, and to have Chad coming back, I know so many people in the sport are so excited about it.
100%, I mean, Chad's a big prospect, and if Chad had the year out, he could be the one fighting for the English title tonight.
I know that speaking to Scott Kalo, he's eyeing those titles in the future, and if he can perform well today, then there's nothing to stop those fights from happening in the near future.
100%, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Coming out in red and silver with a bit of leopard print shorts. I'd say I'm liking the style.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest colours with a bit of style to add. You've got to be a fashionista in this sport, do you know what I mean? You've got to show the fans what you're all about.
We know how much he'd love to give this crowd a KO.
100%, yeah.
And he's going all out. The guard's not even up. He's just waiting to land his punches and land them clean.
100%, he's waiting for his moment. I mean, that's what you got to do against opponents like these. You can't rush these opponents. They're too defensive, and if you rush them, you're just going to tire yourself out.
And after such a long way away from the ring, that ring rust will naturally be there, but this is the perfect fight for him to come back to.
100%, and Chad's been in the ring all his life, so he's not riding a bike. This is all he's done since he's been born.
Right hook there, just his opponent's eyes open. He felt that one, and he's feeling them all now. He's not liking it. This is
He's
Chad.
shot there from Chad. His opponent dropping his hands like he's not bothered, but he's been bothering him.
And his opponent just almost saying it doesn't matter, it's all affecting him, but
You can tell it is, because he's wobbling, he's rocked already. Chad just needs to stay calm, stay relaxed, and not play his opponent's game. Chad needs to stick to his own game. Lovely left up there from Chad, rocks his opponent, and he's just, look, Chad's staying calm, nice and relaxed.
working the body, working the head, going through that guard, and he's catching him. I can see how much he wants that clean punch. Lovely right hand, clipped his chin there.
Yeah, and you just got to wait for his moment. You can't rush these things. I mean, boxing isn't a rush sport, it's a marathon. And I think you've got to realise it is. A lovely shot there from Two-Slick.
And his opponent, Andrejevs, he calls himself lucky, but he's not too lucky tonight so far.
No, he's come up against a great boxer in Chad Two-Slick Sugden. And he's getting hit with big shots. He's not looking the luckiest man I've seen.
And it's sitting on the ropes like Tyson Fury.
But he's not doing anything back. And I mean, you can have all the confidence in the world, but if you can't do anything about it, I mean, there's no point in having it.
And when you've had 110 fights and you've taken the punches you've taken, you know what's going to hurt you and what's not.
100%.
I think he just caught him low there, and the ref just pulling Chad up on that just to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, you've always got to just check it's not low, but
just gives him a break, and we're about to end the
I think he'll be very thankful for a break
round.
from that.
And there we have it. 2 rounds, another dominant display, but now it's question time. Are we going to get that explosive finish that Chad has wanted and thought about for this whole training camp?
I think Chad's just making sure if you can't take him out there, he's going to be able to stay in shape, stay fit, ready for the 4th round. But I think Chad's got it in to stop him. But at the end of the day, he's fighting his fight and not his opponent's fight. He's not getting drawn into anything silly.
And you can see those right hooks coming in and landing almost every single time.
Yeah, 100%. Chad's dominated from round 1, from the first second to the last second of round 2, and I think we can only see good things from 2-6 Sugden.
You obviously have your dad Dean in your corner too. What will he be saying to Chad now?
He'll be saying, listen, keep doing what you're doing, working that body, working that head. But he'll probably say, step up this round. There's 2 more rounds to go.
The 3rd round. Yeah. Too Slick will be hoping to put Lucky on the ropes.
100%, yeah.
Fighting in England, Andrejevs, and he flew in yesterday for this fight, and he has got 10 wins, all of which came in Latvia. He's never won on British soil, but the way he walks around the ring, you'd swear he's the world champion.
Yeah, I mean, he's walking around like he's got the attributes of Anthony Joshua or Dylan White, but he's really not shown anything so far.
And he's almost showboating a bit. He's windmilling his left hand, ready for that haymaker.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen him on the punch yet.
He's coming in as a southpaw. Does that bother him?
Not at all. I mean, Chad's been fighting since he's been 5 years old. He's fought southpaws for years, and I think a southpaw, if you hesitate in front of a southpaw, that's what they want you to do, and Chad's not hesitated one little bit. He's done what he's fought.
A very confident opponent tonight for Chad. And he's quieted the crowd down a bit, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, he's a showman, and but when you're a showman, like me a little bit, you have to be able to fight as well.
He's barely got off the ropes, but he doesn't seem to be in too much trouble. And I'll say it again, he's very confident of himself.
Confident of himself, but I think he's just trying to give the fans a show. Because he knows he can't give them a show with his boxing, so he's giving them a showboating.
Lovely jab to the face there. Just feel you've been waiting for that moment where Chad can just go for it, really apply every bit of pressure that he can.
100%. I think you'll see that in the last round. I mean, he's hitting him with big shots, but he's not really stepped it up yet. And I think in the last round he will do that. Lovely body shot there from Chad.
He's hurt there. He felt that to the body. Again to the body, because he knows he's weak there now. Once that air goes, it's only a matter of time.
100%. I mean, body shots are the worst things in the world. I mean, you can have a good chin, but when you get hit with that liver shot, it really stings.
And he shook him again towards the end of that round, but Chad dominant. Now it is, can he knock him out?
Yeah, and I think this is the round to do it.
And you clearly know your brother well, Bailey, because he started off quickly.
I told you what had happened. This is the round he could cause a stoppage.
And now we see how much he wants that stoppage. He didn't even want it to go to this many rounds, did he?
No, absolutely not. And you can see now the intent in Chad's eyes. And every shot he's throwing to hurt.
Referee telling Andrejevs to cover up and show that he can still box and not just take these punches. Applying the pressure, surely is coming now. And he can't stop him. And surely the ref's going to stop this.
He's taking a lot of push from here, Andrejevs.
Not throwing anything back.
a left hook to the body, it'd be a lovely shot for Chad right now. See him throw it off there, it's like I'm commanding him.
Understandably hard for you watching your brother in there. You want to be in there with him, but tonight he's a warrior all on his own, and he's showing Nottinghamshire what he's capable of.
100%, he's showing him how to box, he's showing him how to dig them body shots in as well.
Halfway through the final round. A minute and a half for Chad to get that knockout he really wants.
100%, I mean, the opponent's staying tight, but Chad's hitting the shots, and the referee's got to be taking a close look here as the opponent's not replying back with anything.
We saw in the last fight, Nathan got caught with one late on when he was going for it. Chad still needs to be careful.
Yeah, 100%. But Chad's staying tight here, and honestly, Jake, I can't say he's been troubled with anything that Andrejevs has thrown back.
Have you been impressed by how your brother's come back?
100%. He's stayed calm. He's not gone rushing into anything. I think that's what comeback's all about. People come back and think they have to show and impress, but Chad stayed calm. He's boxed a great fight here, and look, he's putting his opponent under pressure, and he's showing that he can hurt. He can hurt his opponents as well.
Inevitably though, he will be upset that he's not got that KO yet, but still time, he might get it, but if not, he can still walk away with his head held high.
And 100%, and he's dominated the whole fight. It's not like it's been a close fight, he hasn't got the knockout. He's dominated from start to finish. And he's shown he's got power, he's shown he's got skill, he's shown he's got speed.
And I mean, the weight's only going to come off him, and there we have it, a win for Chad, surely. Boxers embrace, which obviously we always love to see, that the sportsmanship at this high level.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's great sportsmanship, and it's great to see in boxing.
It is always great to see, and we're just waiting for the inevitable result before we can speak to Chad, and ahead of still got a great card ahead of us, Bailey.
100%, and I mean, that's just set the main part of the card up, I think.
We're getting to the longer fights now. That 4-rounder was exactly what we're going to see at local level.
100%, it was exciting. I mean, Chad dominated the performance from start to finish, and that's what you want to see.
Ready for the results? Here's MC David Basson.
After 4 rounds in cruiserweight action, your referee scores the contest 40 points to 35 points in favour of the red corner, Chad. 2
Baz, how impressed were you by Too Slick Sugden?
It was good that he's got his, win. It should have been a stoppage win. I think he could have got the kid out of it. The kid didn't really want to fight. It was a fight for him to just really get back into things, you know what I mean?
Nina, obviously you spoke about the ring rust before. Did he show that actually he can handle it and he's ready to go on to bigger things after this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they put him in there with an easy fight, which we all need. If you've had time out, you need that. So he's shown that he's still got it. I believe he's still looking to lose the weight and come down more. But, he showed his skills tonight, and he's got some qualities there.
I think he's just about ready to speak to us. He's going to walk across the camera. Chad, if you can hold that somehow. You got the win, but not the KO. Are you happy, disappointed?
Mate, I'm happy to get the rounds out. I've been out since last November. The guy was tricky, man. He was putting his head in. Do you know what I mean? I thought the ref gave him a lot of chances in there. But, do you know what I mean? I'm in there to get the win, but entertain as well. And I think that's what I did tonight. Do you know what I mean? So,
I thought, Chad, that you could have took him out towards the end of the fourth.
Yeah. I thought that too, but at the same time, I thought once he survived that third, I'd give him some punishment. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, I'm going to go out and enjoy this round, practice some of my combos and work on the gym. And you don't get to do this in front of a crowd like this very often unless it's for a title, so it was good to get out there. First fight in 9 months, you know what I mean?
What's next for Too Slick?
I'm hoping to get out in December, and then we'll see what happens in March next year. Hopefully Scott will plan a big show and we'll get on that, you never know, even a Midlands title. So I'm sparring the best guys in the country, and they love me, do you know what I mean? They keep asking for me back, so.
I know you've been getting some quality sparring with Gary Mayer.
Yeah.
And, you know, the main thing is you got 4 rounds, you got a victory, and now it's starting to focus on the next thing. What do you reckon? What's that going to be?
The next one's probably going to be another 1, 4, 6 rounder. Sell a few tickets, get the crowd back, come into my fights, and then hopefully a title fight at the start of next year. So, do you know what I mean? I'm here to stay now. I've had a bit of time out, I've had my fun. Let's go out there and make a difference, you know what I mean? I think I'm ready for it.
Ready to make a comeback.
Yeah, that's it.
Chad, congratulations. Thank you for joining. I'll take the microphone off you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night.